ベトナムフーコック島、デマルケさんが住む島です。私たちはベトナムのフーコック島にデマルケさんに会いに行きました。
I thanked the Japanese people to give me the opportunity to talk about my abduction experience. ありがとう。
宇宙人にさらわれた男、ミシェル・デマルケの真相。ベトナム南部の最大の都市ホーチミンから飛行機で約1時間、カンボジアとの国境近くタイランド湾に浮かんでいるのがフーコック島です。ここは近年リゾート地として注目を集めています。その自然豊かな静かな島にミシェル・デマルケさんは暮らしています。デマルケさんは1931年生まれの71歳。ここフーコック島に移り住んで1年半、ガーデニングをするなど自然とともにのんびりと暮らしています。そのデマルケさんにこれから不思議な宇宙体験を語ってもらうことにします。
I am Michel Desmarquet, and I had an experience which I don't think anybody had on that planet, at least at this century. And that experience was for me, of course, a big change in my life.
デマルケさんの人生を大きく変えてしまった事件は、オーストラリア北部に位置するケアンズの近くで起こりました。ケアンズから北へ車で走ること30分、グレートバリアリーフを望む美しいビーチがあります。大自然に囲まれたその静かな浜辺に当時デマルケさんは住んでいました。ここは隣の家まで10キロも離れている静かなところです。この土地で造園業を営むごく平凡な生活をデマルケさんは送っていたのです。その暮らしがある日突然変わったのです。
At that moment, I didn't like it at all because I was afraid to have that experience. It was during the night in 1987, and I wake up suddenly, and I didn't know why. I was very much awake, and I look around me, and I say my wife is sleeping. It must be midnight or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I don't have any clue.And I went in a kitchen where it was a big clock over there. We had only the clock in the kitchen. And then I say, oh my God, it's midnight. And why I did that, I don't know. I took a pen and I write, I will be away for 10 days. It was like two Michel, one watching the other, two people, like if I was double. I didn't know why I was doing that. Then I dressed up and I went outside.And I start to walk. I still didn't know, I was like a zombie, pushed by something. And when I was outside, suddenly everything started to move around me, to be bluish and reddish. The house started to float like a sheet in a wind. And I say, what's going on? I'm sick. What am I doing here? So I want to go back home. At that precise moment, I'll be lifted from the ground.And I saw my house disappearing under me, and I was sad, and I was a bit afraid.
突然空中に持ち上げられたデマルケさんは別の次元に行ったのです。 そしてタオと呼ばれる不思議な人物に出会ったのです。
And at the same time, I saw a huge human being with beautiful person. And then I say, "Oh, I am dreaming." And she said, "No, you're not dreaming." And I say, "Yes, it's like that because you think you're not dreaming and you fell off on the bed, you know, because why are you 3 meters high, example, or very, very high, you know?" And she say, I say, "You're not normal." She said, "Yes, in my planet we are normal." I was really thinking I was dreaming because I say, "Why do you speak French to me? We are in Australia." I speak English, and she says, "So do I." I say, "That's it. That's it. It's a joke."
デマルケさんが出会った人物の名前はタオと言います。すべての言葉を理解する特殊な能力を持っているのです。その身長は3メートルもありますが、タオの星では普通の高さだといいます。スタイル、顔、髪、そのすべてが大変美しいのです。驚くことにタオの星の人々は両性分離、つまり男性女性の両方の性を持つというのです。出産コントロールができるので種の保存には問題がないのです。タオは進化したティアウーバ星という星からやってきました。デマルケさんをその星に連れて行くというのです。デマルケさんは宇宙船に案内されました。
Yes, the vessel I boarded was sort of grayish color and absolutely round, like a sphere. No little doors, no little lidar, like they say in science fiction. No little porthole, nothing. Absolutely smooth. It's exactly like that, you know, round. Absolutely round and 70 meters diameter, huh? Like that. So we were down there, and with Tao and I, she touched something on the suit. We went up there, and here I thought my head was going to collide in a vessel, and suddenly, like a piston, went inside and make opening. Then we land on a platform here. And then after that, we glide like a sort of tunnel inside. We didn't walk, we glide. It was very weird.
宇宙船の外観は灰色一色。直径は約70メートルもある巨大な球体でした。SF によく出てくる空飛ぶ円盤のような形ではなく、まん丸の球体なのです。窓、入り口のドアなど全く見当たりません。宇宙船に近づき頭がぶつかりそうになると突然入り口が開きました。
We went in a little room, and the little room was exactly like inside of a ball, you know, like that, inside the vessel. The room was about, you can say about 4 meters high, but like that, exactly like that. And then it was a sort of box here, and Tao make me lie in a box, and she lie in another box. But the problem was for me, it was a light, very, very, very strong light, and I had problem with my eyes, very bright. They have like a bit like our computer, but it was more oval, you know, like that. Yeah, your more oval form, you know. And also they have, it was like that and like that. They have like a panel for TV, you know, like a TV panel, and they can see everything through that. Each of them. Then after that, it was a very, very big panel in a room. It was about 4 or 5 meters wide.
眩しい光は宇宙船の壁の色なのです。デマルケさんが最初に入った部屋はハーリスと呼ばれる安楽室でした。そこはエアコンが効いているようで 空気が澄んで気持ちのいい空間でした。他にも船内にはコントロールルームなどいくつかの部屋がありました。乗員は最高司令官のビアストラ、宇宙飛行士のナオラをはじめとする12名が乗船していました。これからデマルケさんの宇宙への壮大な旅が始まるのです。
Then our planet went at the incredible speed, smaller and smaller, like a football, you know, and then after shrink like a billiard ball in few, we can say 10 seconds or something like that. We met a comet, and it was spectacular, the beauty of that comet. And I saw different golden stuff, burning stuff. That is the sun. Those one planet, she explained to me. And it was, of course, incredible, the speed it was passing along of the television panel.
デマルケさんが乗っている船は遠く離れた星の間を行き来する超長距離宇宙船です。タオはそのスピードは明らかにしませんでしたが、光の速さの数倍あるそうです。デマルケさんにはそのスピードがあまりにも速すぎたようです。途中通過した星々は信じられないほど美しかったといいます。それではなぜデマルケさんは連れ去られたのでしょうか。
And they choose me because I can talk about it, even on TV, on a newspaper. I am not ashamed of it because I have the power they give me to talk about it, to answer the question, to have understood what they taught me, and I am not scared to put it in a book for people to study it and to remember it better and to improve their life and to improve their karma.
ティアウーバ星人は地球人の人生を高めるためデマルケさんをメッセンジャーとして選んだのです。実は彼らは地球ばかりではなく他の星もサポートしていたのです。旅の途中、彼らはアレモ X3 という星に立ち寄りました。その星は悲惨な状況になっていたのです。
We stopped at one planet which they name Aremo X3. Those people who abducted me sent a little probe, like a little satellite, one to take air, one to take soil, one to take water, trying to help also that planet physically. Everything was full of dust. It was nobody, and it was a destroy town, what not really destroyed, but deserted. We saw gigantic cockroaches like that, and I learned later because of the radiation of on the planet, those cockroaches normally are that size, take a huge size, and then we saw a remnant of the inhabitant of that planet, and those people looked exactly like people, the Polynesian people on the planet Earth. They had a sort of cancer on the face, deformity. I understood later it was a disaster by atomic destruction. I believe if we have problem with general atomic destruction on this planet, we are going to be on the same position.
アレモ X3 星は150年前の政治の争いから核戦争が起こりました。ティアウーバ星人はアレモ X3 星人を援助し、この悲惨な状況から彼らを救おうとしているのです。私たち地球の未来ももしかするとこのような悲惨な状況になる日も来るのではないでしょうか。実はこの星の人々は我々地球人と同じ祖先を持つ人間だとデマルケさんは言います。
We are all aliens. Really? Aliens, of course. We came all from another planet at the beginning. Nobody was made on that planet. The first people who came on Earth was the yellow race and the black race. Right. They came from the planet Bakaratini. And after that, you had white people, and red people and Polynesian and so on came on that planet, but everybody here, the ancestor very, very long time ago, 1,350,000 years ago.
地球には実は2つの星から移住してきた人がいます。ケンタウルス座にあるバカラティーニという星は寒冷化のため人間が住めなくなっていました。そこで移住可能な星をバカラティーニ星人は探していたのです。135万年前のことでした。そして地球を探し当て宇宙船を送り移住を始めたのです。またアレモ X3 星人も25万年前人口過剰のため地球に移住してきました。そして地球にあったある大陸に住んだのです。つまりこの2つの星に住んでいた人々は私たち地球人にとって祖先にあたるのです。
You can't forget about Darwin evolution, poor fellow. But it was a good idea, but you can't forget about that. We've been created by a very, very great spirit. Some people call it God, some people call it the Creator, the Spirit, whatever. We all came from a creation with an ovo-cosmic ray, with an ovo-cosmic egg.
私たち人間はダーウィンの進化論で言われるように地球上で進化を繰り返し今の人間の形になったのではなく大精霊のオボコズミックによって作られそして宇宙から地球に送られてきたのです。デマルケさんは真実を知るためにアレモ X3 星を出発し目的地であるティアウーバ星に向かいました。
Yeah, when I arrived in Thiaouba, I saw Thiaouba first of all on a panel of the television. And immediately in my head I said, oh, golden, because it was golden, beautiful. And then when we came closer and closer, I said, oh my God, it's a mist of gold everywhere. I wear a mask when I went, and because the luminosity is incredible.
いよいよタオたちの星ティアウーバ星に到着しました。そこはまさに光り輝く金色のとても美しい星だったのです。すべてが地球と違っていたのです。
The gravity is not the same. You are going to wait until you weigh 70 kilo on Earth, and over there you are going to weigh 47. So be careful when you walk. They have a way of transport, which is a little belt around their waist, and also they have like a pear in their hand, and the reaction between those two tools, if you can call it like that, make them flying. They levitate by that apparatus. They levitate. It's a control, because after that it's like that. See, a bit like that, sort of like that, and you hold it here around. If you press it here. You go up, and if you press it here, you go reverse or you go left, or it's like a caoutchouc, like a rubber, you know. And around the waist, this is a human being like that, and around the waist they have that belt, you know, around the waist, the belt, and the reaction between that belt and that one make it fly. And after that, it's a sort of force field around them, and they can go at the speed up to 300 kilometers. But I didn't go on that one at the beginning. They make me a board of, they call that a lativok, which is a flying machine, by also anti-gravitation, and like it's round like that, and you sit inside. Sit Tao, sit here, I sit here, and that one left like that without noise, and we start to fly with that.
デマルケさんが乗ったラキボックは重力を打ち消すことによって浮上し、まるで空飛ぶ絨毯のように音もなく静かに地上を滑るように進むのです。そしてデマルケさんはこの乗り物でティアウーバ星の素晴らしさを見るのです。
Everything had rich colors. Example, if we have 10 different shades of red on our color or pink, they have maybe 150. You know, it's incredible. Also, many things have the light coming from. Example, a leaf of a tree. You believe the light came out of the leaf of a tree, like if it's the light is inside. So you imagine the beauty of the color, the beauty of the luminosity, the beauty of the color under the tree, through the leaf, everywhere, the rocks, the soil, it's unbelievably beautiful.
目に入るものすべてが美しいティアウーバ星。まさにそこは想像をはるかに超える世界なのです。そこでデマルケさんは不思議な動物に出会います。
They have beautiful trees, but they have animals like a cow.
Cows?
Yes, and they had horses with the head of a woman talking, and the Tao talked to them.
ティアウーバ星は美しいだけではありません。そこに生きる動物は特殊な能力も持ち合わせているのです。人間と動植物が調和をとり、素晴らしい世界を作っているのです。
They have prepared food in a little drawer in my doko. They give me a doko, which is a house, if you want, building we can call. And they give me, but it was green and blue. I think it's a mixture of wheat and algae from the seed, from the sea, and maybe a few vegetables and fish, maybe. But I didn't like the taste at all. But it's very, very nourishing. You eat one time, and after 2 days, you're not hungry.
ティアウーバ星の建物はドコと呼ばれ、卵型をしています。その壁は白く、宇宙船と同じように窓もドアもないので、通り抜けるように中に入るのです。食べ物はマナと呼ばれ、魚や野菜などさまざまなものを濃縮したペースト状のもので、特別な方法で調理された最高品質の食べ物なのです。
To explain that to you with a word of earthly words is difficult. It's a bit, I can give you an example of a fish, you know, is inside the sea or inside a fish pond, and that fish jump outside, and jumping outside for few seconds, he can see the sun, he can see the trees, he can see a car maybe, and he says, oh, then he go back with the other fish inside the fish pond, and he want to explain to them what is a tree, what is a car, and what is the sun. Nobody is going to understand what is he talking about. Then also I felt like a tingling inside of me when I met the people over there, because you feel inside you a love, a great love. I would like to live there all my life. It's really paradise. It's really paradise. They are very lucky to have a planet like that.
すべてのものが美しく光り輝くティアウーバ星。そしてすべてのものが高度に進化しているティアウーバ星。ここはまさにパラダイスなのです。デマルケさんはここで体験したこと、聞いたことを地球人に伝える使命があるのです。今 その真実が語られようとしています。
She brought me in a place named the City of the Nine Doko. I saw 7 different people in front of me like a semicircle.
神々しい姿をした7人の長老とは果たしてどのような人たちなのでしょうか。そして彼らはデマルケさんにどのような重要な話をするのでしょうか。宇宙人にさらわれた男、ミシェル・デマルケの真相。オーストラリアのケアンズでごく平凡な生活を送っていたミシェル・デマルケさん。ある日突然宇宙人にさらわれ、最も高度に進化したティアウーバ星に連れて行かれたのです。途中アレモ X3 という星に立ち寄り、ここで起こった核戦争後の悲惨な状況を見せられました。それは地球の未来の姿かもしれないのです。
We are all aliens because we came all from another planet at the beginning. Nobody was made on that planet.
デマルケさんは、私たち地球人は宇宙の他の星からやってきたといいます。生命が進化を続け、今の人類になったのではないというのです。そしてついにティアウーバ星に到着。そこは全てのものが光り輝く美しく素晴らしい星でした。デマルケさんはタオに連れられ、ドコと呼ばれる大きな卵型の建物に入ったのです。そして7人の長老に出会ったのです。
She brought me in a place named the City of the Nine Doko. It's nothing like a city like we know, but it just is 9 big doko with upward instead of laying like that. And when we went inside, Tao told me to, first of all, she took my mask off for the luminosity because it's different luminosity inside each doko. And then she told me to close my eyes. And then we went to sit down on a sort of a little seat we had. And she said, you can open your eyes now. And I saw 7 different people in front of me like a semicircle. They call them, by the way, the 7 masters. So you've got 3 figures here, 3 here, and the chief, if you can call, is on the center.
デマルケさんはマスターたちにかつて感じたことのない強い畏敬の念を覚えたといいます。そしてさらに驚くべきことに、7人のマスターたちは皆光り輝いていたのです。
I was amazed. I was absolutely, astonished. First of all, those people were looking at me with sort of phosphorescent eyes. Their eyes had a light inside. I never seen, even Tao was not like that. So I was amazed. He lifted like that by levitation, and then I see that figure coming on me, and he put his finger on my head, everything. It smelled like burning inside me. And when I opened my mouth, I almost yelled because I saw him in fire, like if he was burning. I look at Tao, like if she was burning. Tao telepathed me and said, Michel, yes, now you are able to see aura. There were tremendous colors around them, and mainly pink color, which I learned later was color of love.
マスターの体を包んでいるオーラは薄いピンク色でした。まるで雲の中にいるように見えたというのです。デマルケさんはオーラとチャクラについて説明してくれました。
We have 7 mind chakra, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the chakra I don't know if you know what is a chakra, but chakra is like an antenna, parabolic antenna, taking the energy from the universe and sending to your gland. You have glands behind each chakra we have. Those chakras are capturing the energy of the universe. They vibrate at a certain speed, and also they are full of energy and emit colors, and that's what is the aura. People think the aura is just like that. No. That's the etheric body. The aura is burning like a fire. More, sometimes much more, sometimes less. And those people, of course, like burning. For that, I thought that man was burning. Also, more you are good and spiritually evolved, your aura have more pure colors.
東洋ではチャクラという存在が認識されています。人間の体にはチャクラという宇宙からのエネルギーを受け取る7つのアンテナがあります。そしてチャクラは絶えず振動しながら宇宙からの生命エネルギーを体中に行き渡らせているのです。この体中を流れるエネルギーの流れが悪くなると体のバランスが崩れ健康障害を引き起こすと考えられています。チャクラからあふれ出るエネルギーには色がついています。それがオーラなのです。オーラは体を包んでいると考えられますが、それはオーラではなくエテリック体、すなわち霊気であると言います。オーラはチャクラから飛び出すように燃えるものとデマルケさんは言うのです。宇宙からチャクラを通して多くのエネルギーを受け取ることができる人が大きなオーラを出せるのです。
Before the Big Bang example, it was only on the center of the universe what we can call the spirit or the God or creator, but he explained to me it is still, of course, an immense electronic mass.
大精霊は神あるいは創造主とも呼ばれ、無数の電子の集まりで構成される大きな塊であるとデマルケさんは言うのです。皆さんはどうお考えになるでしょうか。
The forces in the universe are the four forces. That is the four forces. It's a sign for the four, because the fourth an architect uses square. So the number one done the Big Bang, the second one build planets and whatever inside the planets, the third one the human being body, the number four help the creator to build and to separate electrons from the creator and to put inside of us. It is an immense, we can't imagine, very, very huge mass of electrons. And that intelligence say, I want to have sensation, but sensation through an instrument. And then that intelligence say, okay, I'm going to make a human being. And in this human being, I'm going to put a tiny part of my electrons.
大精霊が宇宙を創造するにあたっては4つの力がありました。大精霊は第一の力を使い巨大な爆発を引き起こしました。闇に覆われていた世界が消え宇宙が姿を現しました。ビッグバンです。第二の力で惑星を作りました。空気を作り出し原始的な生物や植物を作り出しました。次に第三の力で五感を持ち優れた能力を持つ人間を誕生させました。そして第四の力によって大精霊は自身の一部である電子を人間の体内に入れたのです。大精霊はただの電子の塊であるため人間のように喜怒哀楽などの感覚を持つことができません。 しかし大精霊はその感覚を必要としていたのです。大精霊は自らの電子の一部を人間の肉体に入れることによってハイヤーセルフを作りました。ハイヤーセルフとは非常に高い次元の自我ということができます。ハイヤーセルフはその人が生きている間に行ったことや学んだこと、経験したさまざまな感覚を記憶しておくことができるのです。人間の肉体の死後、体から離れたハイヤーセルフは大精霊のもとに戻ります。そしてそこに蓄積されている人間の感覚を大精霊に伝えるのです。
And then you go from first category to ninth category. Ninth category example is Thiaoouba, that planet. We are very evolved. And here we are the kindergarten, they are university, if you like. We are the first category on Earth, on planet Earth, and planet like the same category of Earth, which are inhabited, like RMO X3 example.
大精霊はどんな感覚をも受け入れるものではありません。優れた純粋な感覚だけを必要としているのです。そこで第1から第9までのカテゴリーの惑星を作りました。大精霊が純粋な感覚だけを受け取れるようフィルターの役割としたのです。汚れた水が何層ものフィルターを通してやがて純粋な水になっていくことに例えられます。つまり一つのフィルターで流れた水がろ過される。一つのカテゴリーでハイヤーセルフが精神的に進歩すると次のカテゴリーに進めるというのです。地球はカテゴリー1の惑星です。最も低い段階にあります。社会で生きていくために知らなければならない価値観を教える幼稚園に例えられます。そこでは大人による指導がなければなりません。つまり地球にはティアウーバ星人の指導が必要なのです。精神的に進歩すると死後カテゴリーが上昇し他の進んだ惑星に生まれ変わります。そこでは優れた環境とライフスタイルが与えられこれまで以上に素晴らしい人生を享受できるようになります。そしてさらに効果的に精神的な進歩が得られるようになるのです。第7、第8、第9の惑星にたどり着く頃にはハイヤーセルフは高度に進化しているばかりか肉体もまた優れたものを得ることになります。そしてカテゴリー9からもう一つ上に進化したハイヤーセルフは大精霊と一体化するのです。それこそ大精霊が必要としている感覚なのです。
They call the first category of planet the planet of sorrow. Because Earth, you know what's happened on Earth is worse and worse and worse. And everybody fight, everybody steal, everybody rape, everybody do everything wrong. When I met the Great Master, and the Great Master told me, on the planet Earth now, you reach a point where you have a technology. That technology can be very good for you, but if you use it wrongly, you are going to destroy the planet. The more we go up technologically, and it seems we go lower in spiritual. We are looking for materialistic all the time, money, and more money, etc., etc., and we don't look for the spiritual, and that is a big mistake.
私利私欲に駆られた地球人は物質的だと言います。そのため残念なことに地球はカテゴリー1の悲しみの星なのです。
In our galaxy, it's only 3 planets like Thiaouba. 3 planets, very, very high level like that. In our galaxy. The 9th category is at the top. It's the absolute sort of, yes, paradise. We have to use the word paradise because they are very evolved and you feel the love for people, for each other, and that is a mindset, love. It's a bit like the religion they tell you about paradise, you know. But that is no more problem, absolute paradise.
愛情のあふれた理想的な社会。ティアウーバ星はこの宇宙で最も優れた星、パラダイスなのです。
Yeah, the spiritual evolution follows the physical evolution, if you like. Okay. Not follow, but they go together. You don't have a good planet, if you like, with bad people. But you have the more evolved people in a better planet. I can't stay on Thiaooba, and you either, more than 9 days. I would die. Because a special reaction with the physical body is against it. To go from the 1st to the 9th, it would be very, very difficult unless you are really same body on the 1st, very evolved, something happen and you go. Normally you don't jump like that. But maybe from the 6th or the 8th, if you take carbon, you know, how do you call that? Coal and ore of iron, and you want to make steel. You can't do that straight away. You must, you know, work on it and melt it and clean it and the same.
高いカテゴリーに進むには何も難しいことは必要ありません。普段の生活を大切に一生懸命過ごし、精神性を向上させることを目指すだけでいいのです。
Then, after that, we have to learn, and learn, and learn, and learn, and then between the reincarnation, you change category of planet, and you go higher and higher, and you reach a category of planet which is a sort of paradise like Thiaooba, physically as well as spiritually. It is a natural law, it's a universal law.
人間はこの宇宙の法則に従い、生まれ変わるたびに高いカテゴリーに進めるよう努力しなければならないのです。デマルケさんは過去いくつもの人生を経験したと教えられました。
They say I was a suku because normally you go up, you never regress. It appears I went in number 7 category. And why I am back on number 1, that amazes them also. They choose me also for that reason, because even them, with their great technology, with their great knowledge, they don't know. Tao, and they brought me back in my past life. And they show me pieces of it, you know, few sequences of my past life. I've been many times beggar, miner. I only been one time a beautiful princess.
デマルケさんは過去いくつもの人生を経験したといいます。そして現在81回目の人生を過ごしているのです。その過去の人生の中でティアウーバ星のマスターたちにも理解のできないことがあったのです。それはカテゴリーが大きく下がってしまうことです。かつてデマルケさんが美しい女王だった時、そのカテゴリーは7でした。しかしその後いくつかの人生を経験することによって普通はカテゴリーが徐々に上がっていくものなのですが、デマルケさんの場合は6段階も下がってしまい、現在はカテゴリー1の地球にいるのです。このようなことはめったにないことだそうです。それがデマルケさんがティアウーバ星に連れ去られた一つの理由かもしれません。そしてタオはデマルケさんに一人の人物を紹介しました。その人は昔地球に住んでいたものの、生まれ変わるたびにカテゴリーを少しずつ上げて、今はティアウーバ星に暮らす人でした。
I met La Tunisie on border of a big river on Thiaouba. La Tunisie was the king of Mu. So that was a great proof for me to see a person living on this planet and became slowly by refinement of different reincarnation, I don't know which one, but finally he ended up on Thiaouba, which is the planet number 9 category.
その人物とはなんと伝説のムー大陸最後の王ラティオヌシだというのです。地球人であったラティオヌシは精神性を徐々に高めカテゴリーを上りついにカテゴリー9のティアウーバ星にたどり着いたのです。地球人がティアウーバ星に行くことは決して夢ではないのです。
People were not like we are now. Everything was respect of the nature, and everything was art, floral art, and different living. Thiaoubans at that time, those people were so involved on Mu. Thiaoubans could come and openly, with their spacecraft, visit the king of Mu openly, and nobody was astonished of that. It was a normal thing. The sculpture, the artists in Easter Island, in a quarry of Easter Island, were making stylized, statue of those extraterrestrials. In Easter Island, it is 7 statues standing up. It's very, very funny to have 7 statues because I saw the 7 master,
かつて太平洋の真ん中に存在した伝説のムー大陸。その広さはオーストラリアの数倍の大きさがあったといいます。謎の多いイースター島のモアイ像。そこはムー大陸の一部であり、そのモデルはなんとティアウーバ星人だというのです。
And they had a good structure. We can say politician structure, and the law were pretty well done, and they didn't have so much crime at all. They were from planet category number 3.
当時の地球はカテゴリー3の星で、ムーには高度な社会がありました。そこで作られたある建造物は今も地球に残っているとデマルケさんは言います。
And they built a pyramid over there. It was a big pyramid in Mu, which is a cosmic tool. The pyramid is built with a certain way to make inside the point 0 and give the possibility of the user in the king chamber through what they call an air shaft, which is not the good name, is a cannon through the galaxy, to send thoughts and to receive messages telepathically, which you can't do very far if you don't have that tool. So it's a cosmic tool.
ピラミッドは現在一般的に考えられているような王の墓ではないのです。ピラミッドは宇宙からのエネルギーを集め、宇宙人とテレパシーで交信する重要な施設だというのです。当時宇宙人との交流はごく当たり前のことだったのです。ピラミッドは25万年前、核破壊にあったアレモ X3 星からやってきた人々の子孫が建設したものなのです。つまりアレモ X3 星人はムーの祖先にあたるのです。そしてムーの人々はポリネシア人の祖先なのです。当時地球はムーに代表されるように大変高度な文明を持った星でした。しかし14500年前、地球規模での大地震、火山の噴火が起こり、ムー大陸は消滅。地球の様子が完全に作り変えられてしまったのです。
like you and me, we can end up on Thiaouba.
Of course.
Just by doing your job each time you have a physical body. You do the best of you can and you evolve and finally you end up over there.
過去、そして今もティアウーバ星人は地球人の精神性を高めるために派遣されているとデマルケさんは言います。
They look after us, they are in charge if you like. They visit us. We can call that undercover if you like. One very famous is Christ.
宇宙人にさらわれた男、ミシェル・デマルケの真相。
There's a lot of controversial things about Christ, the way he came, the way he disappeared, etc., etc. So you have two Christs. You had one first Christ. They needed this time to show something they didn't want to explain to people they were extraterrestrial. They wanted a messenger to give a great message because at that time it was worse and worse. People were very, very, very much for money and drugs, etc. The time of the Roman people. And they decided to give a message, but to give a message with a very powerful person.
ティアウーバ星人はいろいろな星を導いています。もちろん地球にもその影響を与えているのですが、地球人が自立心を失うことを懸念し、姿を地球人に変え、極秘に地球に来ているというのです。地球にやってきた多くのティアウーバ星人の中でも最も有名なのはあのイエス・キリストであるといいます。2000年前、地球は邪悪なお金や麻薬などに侵され危険な状態でした。そこでキリストをティアウーバ星からのメッセンジャーとして地球に送り、危機を救おうとしたのです。しかしイエスは母マリアから生まれたという事実があります。実はその聖書の有名な話の中にティアウーバ星人がキリストの誕生に深く関わっていたという証拠があるとデマルケさんは言うのです。
And when they make Jesus born in Bethlehem, they make a little probe with light and make a star in the sky to attract the attention of everybody. Mindless the shepherds, because shepherds, they know every star in the sky, and when they saw that, they say, what? And they, if you like, they call the population, they make a big event of that, and they say, oh, a newborn, etc., and that was Jesus in Bethlehem. He was a great, great astral body too. He had a lot of information.
ティアウーバ星人はイエスをベツレヘムで生まれさせたといいます。その夜、ティアウーバ星からの探査用ロケットが光り輝くのをキリストが生まれた証である新しい星だと羊飼いたちは勘違いしたというのです。これが聖書のベツレヘムの星に関する真相なのです。しかしこのキリストはさまざまな奇跡を起こしたキリストではないというのです。
But they knew nobody was going to believe their message, and then they wanted to relate with God the message. They knew it was a big problem to make people believe anything, so they need somebody making miracle. Or Jesus born in Bethlehem was a baby, etc. Even with a rich astral body, he couldn't make miracle. It was impossible. So what they've done, they made, if you like, a new man in Thiaouba.
ベツレヘムで生まれたキリストはなぜ奇跡を起こせなかったのでしょうか。キリストの誕生についてデマルケさんは次のように語ります。ティアウーバ星のマスターは母マリアの体内にキリストの種を移植させました。そのためマリアは処女にもかかわらずキリストを産んだのです。マリアから生まれたキリストは素晴らしいハイヤーセルフを持っていたのです。聖書によるとキリストは12歳の頃、エルサレムの学者たちに囲まれて話をした時に周囲を驚かせるほどの賢さを持つ優れた能力の持ち主でした。し しかし奇跡を起こすほどの能力はありませんでした。聖書にはキリストの15歳頃から記録がなくなります。キリストが再び聖書の記述に現れるのはおよそ32歳になってからです。そして数々の奇跡を起こすのです。奇跡を起こせるキリストはベツレヘムで生まれた一人目のキリストではなく、ティアウーバ製のマスターが作り送り込んだというのです。ティアウーバ製で作ったキリストをメッセンジャー、つまり神からのメッセージとしたのです。
They have a special technique with a new, alive, same body passing from physical body to physical body. It seems incredible, but it is like that. With the help, only the help of those great masters, they can do that, the Taoist. Then, it appeared to be the name Jesus.
ここでもう一度、二人のキリストについて説明します。まず一人目のキリストはティアウーバ製のマスターがマリアに種を移植したため地球で生まれました。高い能力を持っていたのですが、母が地球人だったので奇跡を起こすことができませんでした。そのため地球人はキリストのことを神と信じようとしなかったのです。そこで二人目のキリストが登場します。タオから聞いた話によると、ティアウーバ星人は人間を作ることができるのです。そこに自らのハイヤーセルフを移し、二人目のキリストを作ったのです。そのため彼は奇跡を数多く起こすことができました。両者の年齢を合わせたため、数多くの奇跡は二人目のキリストが地球に送り込まれた32歳以降に見られるのです。聖書はこの二人のキリストの話を合わせて作られているのです。
And that man was 32 years old, coming directly with a spacecraft in a desert of Judea, and with all the knowledge, he could resurrect the dead, he could do everything he'd done, and he came with the message. He knew exactly what was going to happen, the crucifixion and everything.
再び聖書に登場するキリストはティアウーバ星からやってきて様々な奇跡を起こしたのです。このキリストは最後に十字架上で死を迎えることも知っていたとデマルケさんは言うのです。
He died on a cross and he resurrected after 3 days. That was true. It was something. The Taoist can help a lot with that. Then also when he resurrected, you had the ascension, if you remember, which Jesus was lifted up in the air and everybody witnessed that. And he was lifted up, it was a cloud, and behind the cloud it was a spaceship.
キリストが十字架で亡くなった3日後復活し、その後弟子たちに見守られながら天に昇っていったという記載。実はこのような事情があったというのです。
Now, to finish to answer to your question, I saw that Jesus on Thiaooba. They have a sort of big doko, where it's about 150, I forgot, 157 corpses levitating perfectly. And those people are the important people who had a role in many different planets. And they say, yes, it is the famous Jesus Christ who disappeared from Earth because nobody can show the tomb of the Jesus Christ who died on a cross.
ティアウーバ星の黄金の巨大な洞。それは重要な人物だけを埋葬したお墓です。キリストの体をここに収めるため、ティアウーバ星人は彼の遺体を回収したのです。
Now your question is very good because you are going to ask me where is the first Jesus. Jesus disappeared after the age of 15 or something, disappear, and you don't find him before 33 years old. And that one disappeared, went in India, Tibet, Burma, and finally he went in Japan. And I think at the age of 55 he found a wife in Japan. And he has 3 children, and he died, and his tomb is at Shingo in Japan. Yeah, he died at Shingo and Aomori Prefecture in Japan.
青森県新郷村。この村は実在します。十和田湖の東に位置しています。木立に囲まれたほの暗い中にキリストの墓と言われる十字架が立っています。この村には昔から赤ちゃんの額に十字架を描く風習や古代ヘブライの動きに近い踊りまでもが行われているのです。これはただの偶然なのでしょうか。地球最古の文献と言われる竹内文書。実はここにキリストが新郷村で人生を終えたという記載があります。もちろんデマルケさんは文書の存在は知りません。竹内文書には人類創生の話も記されています。それによると神星人と呼ばれる宇宙人が雨の浮舟、つまり宇宙船に乗ってきたとあります。アレモ X3 バカラティ2星から宇宙人がやってきたのが人類の始まりというデマルケさんの話と一致しているのです。この事実はどのように解釈すればよいのでしょうか。ただの偶然と言えるのでしょうか。
The message was explaining, like I explained now to you, for sure, you are sure, you reincarnate many lives. Why do you reincarnate? To become more sophisticated, purer, if you like, and purer until you rejoin the soul. Love each other. That's the love. And don't do to the other what you don't want somebody do to you. You don't do that, which is God, but everything being distorted.
デマルケさんは現在もティアウーバ星人が地球を援助しているというのです。それは一体どのようなことなのでしょうか。
Tao told me about that. In modern times, sometimes they give a little help or a little push. They never do the homework, but they help a little bit.
Really? Could you give an example?
Nazi were really the totalitarian regime on that planet. The dictator of Hitler was really bad. The Holocaust of the Jews were absolutely awful. So they push a bit to go against and to stop the Nazi to take the whole planet. A few more days and the German would have the atomic bomb instead of the Allies. And they give a little push to avoid they have it.
第二次世界大戦当時、あのナチスドイツは核兵器を開発し、世界征服を進めていました。しかし、その恐ろしい愚かな行動をティアウーバ星人が阻止したというのです。
Unfortunately, Hiroshima and Japan had the atomic bomb on them and killed many people. But she says that was better than the worst part would be the war maybe continue 2 or 3 years, and it would be more people dying than with 1 or 2 bombs. That was her answer. And they could drop the bomb on Germany, but they didn't. So why in Japan? Maybe because Japanese have a belief on reincarnation and believe on the different things the Germans don't have. So the Japanese could give the life to the emperor, and the German at a certain point say, oh, I don't want to do that, I prefer to be a prisoner.
ティアウーバ星人のさまざまな援助は地球人の愚かな誤りを正し、精神性を高め、そして上のカテゴリーに進む手伝いをするということなのです。それは宇宙の法則にのっとったことなのです。しかし現在のカテゴリー1の地球では自らの文明を蝕み、より高い精神性を得ることができない多くの障害物があるとデマルケさんは言います。
for the disturbance of the higher self. Yes, example, if you have a very loud noise, very loud noise, it disturbs very much electron in your astral body. And then if you also take drugs, you send false information to your higher self, and it's very bad for your evolution. You regress instead of going up, you're going down. I advise against very loud noise and drugs.
精神性を向上させるものに対する障害物の話は続きます。デマルケさんはその他にもさまざまな問題があるというのです。
The politicians, which are not so good actually all over the world, the greed and brainwashed by a certain religion, and the money, the evil of money, also the drug. You have a lot of things like that. On this planet actually you've got 12 families very rich. We're talking about rich by billions of. And those families are ruling the planet. Ruling the planet how? They buy politicians, if you like. I don't like that word politician because a leader of a country must be a person who is willing to help his peers. The continent of Mu had a great civilization, which was no greed, no bad religion with brainwash, nothing, only the goal of the head of the country was for the good of the people. You don't need a religion. You don't need a temple. You need God is in contact with you all the time by the intermediary of your higher self. What do you have to live? You need air, water, and food. That's the three things for your physical body. Okay?
現在、地球上にはどのような問題が起こっているのでしょうか。
One day, the 11th of September, I heard it was a sort of, we call kamikaze plane going on New York. And after that, the Muslims say, we climb weaved on that. And I was really astonished because I say, how can people so nice as Muslim people, can do such things? Did Muhammad say that? Because they claimed that. So I was astonished. They kill thousands of people innocent. But in the other hand, I think around the planet is many people who are not happy with American because the American put their nose everywhere and they want to almost take the planet over. So I think nobody has the right to take the planet over. They fought during the last war against the Nazi to stop the Nazi to take the planet over, which was very good. And I was thankful to the American at that time. But now they go a bit too far too. So each side seemed to go too far. The people who claim to do that, which is, I don't know, Ben Laden or somebody like that, go too far. And the Americans, they go too far too.
デマルケさんは暴力では問題の解決はできないと言います。解決するにはただ一つ。それは愛だというのです。それでは私たち地球上に住む人々は具体的にどうすれば上のカテゴリーに進めるのでしょうか。
The attitude of the whole planet is going against the natural law, the universal law, we can try to improve our condition of existence. Example, and trying to save first of all the environment, because we are on a beautiful, we can call it for us, beautiful planet. You're committing a sort of suicide on destroying the environment, destroying the planet, because the planet one day is going to be very angry and shake up, and we are going all to disappear in a catastrophe. But that is not a good idea. Everybody should do something about it in his own little territory. And then if everybody can do something about it, at the end, maybe we can save that planet.
オーストラリア・ケアンズ郊外でごく普通の暮らしをしていたミシェル・デマルケさん。しかしある夜、彼はティアウーバ星人という最も高いカテゴリーの宇宙人にさらわれ、人生が一変します。巨大な宇宙船でティアウーバ星に連れて行かれ、そこでデマルケさんは数々の不思議な体験をします。なぜティアウーバ星人はデマルケさんをさらったのか。それは私たち地球人に宇宙の法則を伝えるためだったのです。宇宙の法則とは、精神性を磨き、より高いカテゴリーに進むこと。そして人は最終的に宇宙を創造した大精霊と一体化するのです。今、デマルケさんは全ての始まりだったオーストラリアから離れ、ベトナム・フーコック島で暮らしています。なぜ彼は思い出の地を捨て、この地を選んだのでしょうか。
I choose particularly Phuoc Island because we are really next to the nature in Phuoc Island. Important for everybody is the life they live with their inside self, with the astral body. Phuoc Island for me, if you like, it's a bit remind me a little bit of Thiaoouba. It's something like that. Thiaouba, they live like a monastery, and here I live like in a monastery. I live with the nature. I relax, and there's a silence everywhere, and people also are very friendly, of course. But I can really meditate better in Phuoc Island than anywhere else on the planet for the moment, at least. So I decide I wanted to stay here and maybe to finish my physical life here.
番組の最後にデマルケさんから貴重なメッセージをいただきました。
We are billions of people on that planet, and each of us has a special goal. So please be individual. Don't follow the flock. And also help each other. And a last thing, don't worship the money. Arigato.